In our life, there's a lot of things where until our eyes are open to something, we can be blind to it. Hello, welcome to the vlog. We are here in Baško Polje for a couple of days. I'm here right now in Baško Polje. Rowan is off over there with her dad, about to go for a swim. We are going to go hunt for fishes, and a brief holiday recreational vlog I think is what this is about to be. So if that's not your cup of tea, come back next week for something more meaningful. But for now, we're going to enjoy the joys of the Adriatic during a heat wave. In my opinion, this is the backdrop for swimming that I've experienced on the Adriatic, especially when you get out a little bit deeper so the mountains rise up above the trees. This is the area where last year I had a really sort of tete-a-tete, you might say, with an octopus. It was really close. The one that got away in terms of GoPro footage, but quite the experience. Kind of hoping and not hoping to have the same thing today. It'd be very cool to see another one. It'd be really cool to capture it on camera. Not desperate to be in the presence of something with such an evil yellow eye. Let's take another moment to appreciate the mountains up there. So one thing we should say, we've never been here this early, in terms of like, we've never been here in peak season before, and I've never seen this beach as empty as it is today. And I was reading an article the other day about Italy and the crisis it's having in tourism along its coastline due to price hikes. And I can't help but wonder if Croatia is having similar issues, kind of losing tourists because it's just so ridiculously expensive. There is a possibility it's pricing itself out of its pre-existing market. Maybe there's a new market of more affluent people who are going to flood this part of the world. My perspective is it's way more expensive here now than it ever used to be. So Rowan really tries hard to convince me that I should be doing more swimming. Huh? I was saying, you try hard to convince me I should do more swimming. I'm trying to convince her she should snorkel, but she doesn't want to snorkel. But she has got a mask on right now, looking at fish. I don't
like having my nose in here, and I definitely don't want that thing in my mouth, because then I feel like I can't breathe. But like when you breathe in like that, it's like, I'm gonna die. So you have to not breathe in.
There, do you see that one right in front of
you? Yeah, I can see loads of them floating away. Sorry.
Yeah. Obviously I have to wait to get back, get the footage on the laptop to see what it actually looks like, but I think we're gonna declare it a successful swimming with the fishes session, which is always really nice. And yeah, the story that I've told before, but I'll tell it again. For years and years came here, not a massive fan of swimming, kind of looked out, there's not a lot going on, you know, and it's kind of a bit boring. Then finally splashed the cash to get a snorkel and a mask. I went snorkeling and went, oh my goodness, there's so much cool stuff. But look at this right now under my feet. It's one of my favourite ones down there. And yeah, it's just a world of like aquatic life going on down there. And it's really nice to be part of it, even for a small moment or two. Do you see them?
Loads of stuff.
I think if we did want to make some kind of deep and meaningful point about snorkeling and what can it teach us? Oh, look at this fish. It's really easy to not see the fish unless you've got an eye in for looking for fish. And obviously a lot of them are camouflage to the colour in the background, and so it takes a while to adjust to like, what am I looking for? Oh, now I see it. Now that I'm used to seeing fish in the sea here, I see fish all the time when I come in. It takes me a couple of seconds just to, oh yeah, eyes in, here we go. And I think in our life there's a lot of things where until our eyes are open to something we can be blind to it, and it's important to live with our eyes open and to look again, see stuff that's there and like see in detail and not miss the good stuff that's going on. So I think that a few thoughts on tourism, some fish and some thoughts on being perspective and aware of the world around you, that's probably enough for this week's vlog. Thanks very much for watching. Do give us a big thumbs up for finding fishes. Do leave a comment or question if you want to know more, and do remember, together we do adventure, and we'll see you next time.